If you're into thrift store hunting for your own collections or into reselling, you know that not every day is gold. Sometimes there are days that are disappointing, and you don't see a lot of those on here or with any other YouTubers very frequently, because you focus on the good stuff. You focus on, wow, I found this amazing thing today, or I found this huge box full of these things I sell or collect or whatever, because who wants to talk about the days that aren't so great? So I went this morning, and it almost was one of those dud days. It was still not spectacular, but thankfully LaserDisc saved the day. So I went in roughly an hour after the bargain bins opened. I couldn't get there sooner, and sometimes if you see other resellers in there already, you know, crap, I missed out on a lot, probably that first hour. But what's even more disheartening by far is when you walk in and you see all the usual suspects standing next to empty or nearly empty carts, looking like they're in a real bad mood. That's even worse, because you know that you didn't miss anything that first hour, and you're probably not going to find anything there. And that's what happened today. I walked in, it was bizarrely empty. The number of bins they had out was maybe half of what has been normal, and they were mostly full of shoes and clothes, and by the amount that some of the resellers that are clothes resellers actually had in their carts, it looked like it probably wasn't a lot of new stuff either from yesterday or whenever they were there. So pretty disappointing, but I did find a couple of things. You always search through, you never know, you find a couple things. I did find a couple things, one thing for us and two things for the store, so a little bit there. I found two manga, one omnibus of Orange, the complete collection volume 1, so one big omnibus volume there, and volume 2 of Bleach. So two things there. And for us, I'd found in good condition the complete second season of the X-Files. This is one of the seasons I still need on DVD. I have all the X-Files that I want on LaserDisc, those individual North American releases. I'm not going for the huge Japanese box sets. And I have one of the two seasons that I want on Blu-ray, and I'm slowly working on completing it on DVD. So season 2 I needed. That was great. That was it though. There was nothing else. And the main room that I went was open, and main room lately has not been changing out stuff very often. The only thing that's been changing is they have more and more Halloween and Christmas stuff, and that's about it. And again, the DVDs and the electronics and the board games and whatever look like they hadn't moved in who knows how long. But I did find two LaserDiscs in with the vinyl records. I always check every time because you never know. Sometimes you find some. So I found two. Douglas Fairbanks in The Mark of Zorro from the Silent Classics collection. That's pretty cool. Check that out. I've seen this. I saw this many years ago. I think it was on TV, so I don't know what channel it was on, whatever, but I don't think it was a rental or anything. So I've seen this before a long time ago on TV, and one that I had not seen before that is right up my alley. It's exactly the type of movie that I like. Stars some people that I like to see. So, starring Alan Ladd and Veronica Lake, This Gun for Hire. So I'm very excited to check this out, because this is definitely the type of movie that I know I'm going to enjoy. So very happy that LaserDisc saved the day. So you never know, sometimes days that don't start off so great might have a happy ending. Luckily though, I have a whole other box of stuff here to show you, because Amanda went to a different thrift store, the one she goes to every Wednesday for their half price day, and found a whole stack of books. It's a great place on half price day to find particularly children's books for the eBay store. So we found the last hardcover book that we need to have a complete hardcover set of the Left Behind series to sell in the store, so that was good to find that. Another stack of Elizabeth Peters, so that was good there. And as far as other kids' books, another Junie B. Jones, a lot of the usual suspects, Goosebumps, Clifford, and of course some Magic Treehouse, but of course two hardcover, which is not very frequent that we find these in hardback, so that was a good find there as well. And then two other stacks of ones that are going to be in lots, which is always nice for a lot of these books that aren't necessarily high dollar. You're going to get one and sell it the next day. They're not going to be fast sellers, but they will sell if you have a bunch consecutive or a lot of a series. Those will move more frequently then. And a series of 3 Under His Spell romance novels. But Again, these are the type of things that if you lot them up and you get them cheap enough, it's worth your time. So she found a big stack of books last night. That was great. But yeah, for me this morning, LaserDisc really saved the day.